This is an SABC News presentation.
Madume ka gae nna ke Kwena Moabelo go na le batho ba bantši ba sa kgoneng go itirela efela go na le batho ba ithaopang gore bona ba tla thuša le ge ba sa hwetše tefo le kgone re etela Baithaopi ba go bona mošomo wa bohlokwa wa go thuša batho ba sa kgoneng go itirela. Good evening and welcome. Tonight we celebrate the good work done by some of the volunteers in our communities.
Go ithaopa ga se fela go direla ba ba sa kgoneng molemo go tlisetsa gape modiri boitumelo le diphitlhelelo tse di rileng. Gompieno balwetse ba le bantsi ba phetse le dikhutsana di kgona go nyenya ka boitumelo.
Volunteer means you give your time, for free.
You can see they're not only after the money, they're here also to help us as well.
Ubizo lwethu lolukuthi sisize abantu abagulayo ezindlini.
Soweto ke nngwe ya metsesetoropo e megolo mo lefatsheng fela jaaka mafelo a mangwe e na le dikgwetlho tse di farologaneng.
There are lots of people who are sick and some of them they don't even want to go babheke eklinik. And ngakumbi ngoku kukhona esi sifo esikhulu esingubhubhane se-HIV and AIDS. Safumanisa uba baninzi abantu abanganolwazi ngaso.
Ka ngwaga wa 2001 Mesara o ile a itheela setheo se maikemisetso magolo a sona e leng go etela le go tlhokomela balwetse kwa malapeng a bona. Mesara o nnile mooki ngwaga di le 40. Fa ya pensioneng o ile a abelana ka nako ya gagwe go thusa balwetse mo mofolo.
Xa singena kumzokuqala bandibonisa umuntu wayegula apho lele engenalo uncedo nezinye izinto esazifumanayo ezinjengendlala, abantwana abaphuma esikoleni bengekagqibi ngenxa yokuba bebe pregnant, abanye izidakamiswa njalo njalo. Kodwa ndithe xa ndithi mabaze bazoncedisa babika ibiba babika ibuza besithi bona baxakekile bangakwazi ukuthi banganceda.
Kliptown e ka nna dingwaga di le 100 ke fa Freedom Charter e molaotheo wa naga e ikaegileng ka yona e tlhametsweng teng ka ngwaga wa 1955. Karolo ya lefelo leno e itemogela tlhokego ya metsi a elelang le botlhoka tiro gareng ga tse dingwe. Ka ngwaga wa 2007 bangwe ba bašwa ba fano ba ile ba ikentsha setlhabelo gore ba tla fetola matshelo mo lefelong la bona.
Cliptown Youth Program is run after school program where kadi Mondays until the Thursdays retusa bana kadi homework sabona, and then kadi Monday did Wednesday retusa the grade 2 to grade 7, and then kadi Tuesdays and Thursdays retusa grade 8 to 12.
Seno se ile sa kgatla leitlho la setheo sa dikgang tsa thelebišene tsa CNN. Tulani Madondo le setheo sa gagwe ba fitlhetse top 10 ya CNN Heroes of the Year 2012. Fa ka fenya setheo se ka mogela madi a ka nna dimilione di le 2.
Because of msebetsi re etsang re raba fortunate or ba nominated for the CNN Heroes of the Year award ya 2012. Re ra nominated ke Professor Ilan Akbil wa ko Fordham University ko New York. Re kopane le bona because every year ba romela the students le di professor re batla volunteer mo programming ya rona for about 3 to 5 days. So this year Professor Ilan le a rata ntho a bone re etsa mo community, then arbota re ka thabana if a kare nominator for the CNN Heroes, and then nersatse working CNN Heroes, but re le rata of course if re thola recognition as well.
Instead of being busy looking around for whom to rob, for what crime to commit, Tulani has organized these young people here to say, let's go and help this community. Let's become something. We don't have jobs, we don't have money, we don't have any meaningful progress or achievements in our lives, but the little that we have is worth plowing back to the community, and that is why we're here.
Setheo se se thusang bašwa ka matlole NYDA ile ya bontsha kemenokeng ka go abela Kliptown Youth Program madi a balelwang go 150,000 rand a seatleng.
It's actually 400,000 We are giving them 150,000 in cash, but the total contribution is 400,000.
balwetsi ba le bantsi mo Sparrow Village mo Maritzburg gaufi le Johannesburg ba boetse gape ba na le bophelo. Ditebogo go Baithaopi ba ba kileng ba ba tlhokomela fa ba ne ba le mo diphateng tse di bolelo. Setheo seno se amogela balwetsi ba ba nang le mogare wa HIV.
Mo ile goreng re tlhokomela balwetsi le bana ga go le batho ba ile goreng ba ile ba na le bothata ka bolwetsi ba HIV and AIDS. So batho ba bagolo ba tla mo go rena go tswa ko dipetleleng mo ileng goreng ba treatilwe mara a ba mo seemong sa go ka kgona go kitirela ene ga go batho ba bagolo re ba tšeagele gore ba mo stageng sa bofelo sa bolwetsi ba AIDS.
Pauline Taylor ke moithaopi mo Sparrow Village ke moagi wa Chicago kwa America. O fufile sekgala sa dikilometera di ka nna 140,000 go tla go thusa mo setheong se.
I was looking for a place to volunteer in Africa because I wanted to help AIDS orphans. And I had searched over the internet to find a place that would accept me. And through a Rotary connection, I found out about Sparrow, and I went on their website 8 years ago, and I've been coming back twice a year ever since.
Right now, really, the volunteers say to Germany, but last spend a jar more clip down.
Fumane Ngwenya e ne e le molwetsi ebile a palelwa le ke go tsamaya ka ntlha gore o ne a na le mogare wa HIV. Seno se diragetse morago ga gore a betelelwe. O leboga setheo sa Mofolo Home Based Care go mo ema nokeng mo bolwetsing jwa gagwe.
After mo kileng ka thola mesara lena a nthusa ka counseling support gore le nna ke kgone gore ke bane le batho ba buang le nna ba qoqang le nna. Ke teng mo Mofolo Home Based Care e bapetseng part ya yona haholo. Then at some stage o no le buima ka tlong ke sa kgone ho ja, but go bona ne ke tseba gore I can get some food, I can get something.
Go nna moithaopi go tla le dikgwebo di le dintsi. Bangwe ba batho ba le fa ba dira ka thata ga bana lotseno lope kgotsa ba bona madi a le mannye fela go ba tlhatswa matsogo.
We're a staff of 16 people that get stipends, others get salaries. And then we also have the volunteers, Basa tolling next, but whenever there are donations, they'll get maybe tšheletenyana or le bona ba kgone gore ka sepa sa go hlapa le dintho tse ding tse basic.
Ngenxa yoba bengafumani imali baphume, they go for green pastures. Loo nto ke sibuyisela umva kakhulu. Kubuhlungu ukubona abanye babo ke bayazama ukuthi balinde because they are married women, banabantwana, bahlala kude, kufuneka bagibele mabeza apha emsebenzini.
Khona kuba nzima kuma families ethu ngoba abanye banokusho ukuthi mina angeke ngisebenzele udanki, uyabona. Kodwa ke thina ngoba siyazi ukuthi sine purpose ukuthi sifunane, siyayenza ngothando. Noma kunzima sayenza ngothando. Khona lapho imali ingekho, wona lo msebenzi uyakhona ukuthi izingane zethu zifunde, ziyafunda, ziyadla. Nathi siyakhona ukuthi siphile ngayo yona leyo madlinyana encane esitholayo ngoba sitshelile ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyazi yena njengoba esibizele kulolu bizo lolu.
Ga itla mo tabeng ya ditšhelete batho kaofela ba ile reng ba rana di NPO, I think ba ka go tlhalosetsa gore it's a very challenging thing because re kopana le mathata a ditšhelete ga go mo nakong ya bjanong bongata ba di NGO bo a tswalelwa ka baka la mathata a ditšhelete.
Costs a lot of money to come here, and I decide that I'll give up on something, and because I'd rather be here, so I make those choices. And it's difficult not being South African. I think there are challenges because I'm a foreigner and I have to get things done, and I find sometimes that there's some barriers. That's an obstacle, I think, as a non-South African. But I've been here long enough now. I think I've figured out how to work within the system and work with the people, and I think they know that I'm only here to help and I'm not here to get anything else out of it.
Ga se madi fela dikgwetlho tse baithaopi ba totaneng le tsona. Malapa mangwe ga ba tshole sentle le maemo a loapi a na le go ba kgoreletsa go dira tiro ya bona. Fela bare tiro yona e tshwanetse go tswela pele.
Amanye ama families awasemukeli. abanye kuthatha isikhathi ukuthi basimukele masifika ezindlini, abanye ukuthi baye babone ukuthi sibukisa ukuthi kusho ukuthi kunomuntu ogulayo, sibabonisa sibafaka istigma ukuthi hayi la ekhaya kunomuntu ogulayo. Abanye basemukeli nje at all, bayala bathi sizozenzela thina asidinge umuntu onjengana ama-caregiver.
It's heartbreaking in extremes of weathers. Xa kunetha kakhulu naxa kutshisa nale mimoya ekhoyo ngoku bayahamba, and we walk long distances because we are not only covering Imfulo, sikavara surrounding areas like Abuzondi, Central Western Jabavu, Imfulo yonke, uqala Imfulo North, Central, yokutsho Imfulo South. It's a big area. Kodwa because bayayithanda lento abayenzayo,
khona siyasebenza nasezimvuleni ngoba abantu bethu bona basilindile ukuthi basimele ukuthi sizobanceda, ngoba omunye usuke engaphuzanga amaphilisi emele thina ukuthi singene sizomphuzisa amaphilisi, omunye akadlanga kwamdoko kumele simgoqozele umdoko adle azokwazi ukuthi aphuze lamaphilisi. So asinamvula, asinamoya, asinalanga, siyahamba zonke insuku.
Maitemogelo a balwetsi a ama maikutlo a Baithaopi thata fela.
Things have shifted quite a bit, because before we used to have a problem ya gore like the family members di guy why re sa bone di visitors, like o ya go spetlele ka visiting time o kra batho ba tletše mono o kra ile gore batho a batle ene ne re tshwenya ga gagolo go changeile gagolo.
Siye sidibane nobunzima kakhulu ngoba sisuke sesibathatha njengamalunga athi omndeni laba abantu. Ubuhlungu ababuzwayo nathi siyabuzwa. Khona kuba worse mawufika umuntu wakhona engasekho, uthi uyafika uthi uzombona uthole ukuthi hayi ushonile izolo or ushonile ekseni uqeda ukuphuma. Ngesinye isikhathi sinokuthi nje masiqeda ukubageza bavele bashonele ezandleni kithina, kuba nzima kakhulu.
Dibeke tše dingwe re kgona ntsha ditopo tše tharo, ditopo tše pedi, but re santsane re losa batho ba bagolo gagolo le gona, ene le rena ra ipotšiša gore why, mara most of them ke ba ile gore a bane treatment go ya ka mokgwa go tshwanetšeng. There's still a lot of anger mo balwetšing ba bangwe le mo familing, mo family members tše dingwe ba bangwe di family members a re nyake go ke associate le motho ile gore o na le bolwetši ba HIV and AIDS. So support ya varia go ya ka family to family, go ya le ka level ya education ya family. Re bona gore ba ile reng ba educated gagolo, sometimes ba kgona go ba le understanding, ba cope just through go bolela le rena, like we provide that, we very accessible, ra kgona botšiša le jwang mamotla ba ra e re gona ra bolela ka motho o tlhokofetšeng gore motho o tla be se a re šile, and then ba no share di feelings tša bona, and then mošomo wa tšwela pele.
Mosetsana o a re mmagwe o ne a sa mo tshware sentle fa fetsa go itse gore o na le mogare wa HIV.
She didn't accept it, and my elder sister also moved back home with her family, with her husband and the 2 kids, so they thought their children would also be affected. I'll infect their children. And I got here, I wasn't so bad. I was better, more depressed, very depressed because of the situation at home. But I think that also made me lose a lot of weight. But look at me now.
Fumane ke o mong o neng a tlhokometswe ke badiredi ba Mofolo home based care a le fane a bona thuso le ena o dirile ka natla go bona gore o ikemela ka boene.
Go na le nako e le gore hane se ke tsamaya ka wheelchair, no so le thata ke sa kgone o ema, ke sa kgone o etsang. I remember ke dutse ko ntle ko hae, mme wa ka Alicio, everybody a tsamaile, I was alone. Then I started saying hanka ema ka tshwara ka mo ke le ka bea loto la pele ka bona le phahama, ka bea la bobedi ka bona le phahama, then I stand up and say, oh, praise the Lord.
Seno se a bontsha gore go ithaopa ntle le go solofela sepe go a thusa. Gompieno Thulaning ke mogaka mo tulong ya gabo. O gatelela ntlha ya gore fa e ka bo e se ka balekane ba gagwe a ka be a sa fitlhelela se.
Mostly about 99.9% ya batho ba mo organization ya rona ke batho ba mo Clip Down, and ba bang go grade ba volunteerang basically ke batho ba bantšha ba mo Clip Down ba sena mosebetsi but instead of gore ba dule go dintlong ba complain ka gore ha ona the opportunity ba decide gore ba join an organization ba re thuse ka go thusa bana di homework tsa bona.
Most of them only finished their education up to matric level, but they've sacrificed the rest of the time of going to a tertiary institution or even finding a job to come and contribute towards the life and the times of these young people.
Motho mongwe le mongwe o batlang gore setheo sa Kliptown Youth Program se fenya kgaisano eno o tshwanetse go ya mo websaeteng ya CNN mme a vote.
Ona tlo kopa batho ba ko Africa gore ba re thuse o wina award ya $250,000 because I need ke yona tlo etsa gore mosebetsi wa rona o be betere mo charting ya mo Kliptown, and batho ba ka re thusa ka gore ba ye ko websaeteng ya CNN ba kene ko CNN Heroes, and then ba re votele ba tla bona sefahlego saka, and then motali wana ka vota 10 times a day ka email. If ona le di email tse through ka vota 30 times a day. Ona le Facebook account ape wa khona le vota ka Facebook account, so motho wana ona le email e one le Facebook account o stand the chance to vote 20 times per day until the 28th November, and then the overall winner is the battle announcer live ko CNN ka di 2 December.
We are also here to congratulate Thulani for being nominated towards the CNN top 10 CNN heroes. We are here to also pledge our support to him as a social fighter, as a social developmental fighter, to say to him, we are behind you, we are going to support and mobilize for you to be voted for by Africa in general, not just by South Africa, but we are mobilizing worldwide.
Fa ile fumane ene are go tsoga mo diphateng tse di bolelo go mo butse matlho.
Ke ile ka elelwa gore batho ba ileng gore ba HIV positive ba rata dependency syndrome haholo, because ba rata ho benefita mara ha ba batle ho sebetsa. Ke mo kileng ka dulela gore ke tla phela ke le mong, ba batlang ho mfollowa batla survivor. So most of them ba bang ba hloka faith. Ke sebetsa ko Diaconia AIDS Ministry, ke facilitator, ke ntse home based care, ke ntse counseling, ba ile ban ruta mosebetsi o hobane ba ne ba sa batle gore ke be dependency syndrome. Then ke na le income generating project mo ileng gore ke le ka stopa di food parcel ko Lutheran Church ko Diaconia, batho ne ba thola di food parcel ha ba tota ba skatla ko support groupung. I stop this thing and say you work ka matso a hao, ha o yentse garden o thola di vegetable wa di rekisa, re share chelete, ke yona that which is re jang gore re khone ho rekela bana ba rona le di family tsa rona dijo. Ke yona mosebetsi o kwetsa income generating project.
O mongwe o tsoga mo diphateng tse di bolelo ke Magdalene Asegai a re ga kitla lebala thuso a e boneng mo Sparrow Village nako dingwe ke ba kwa morago kwa tswang teng.
What I couldn't do is like my walking was bad. I wasn't walking properly, even my eating. But now I'm about to run now. I go to the gym now, things I couldn't do. There's a gym up here as well. I go to the gym now and then, all that there. My physical condition has improved a lot. Oh, this place, this is a place of really, there's hope. Really brings you, put you back on your feet. The staff is also great, the owner as well, everybody really, they do a good job here. I'll advise people out there that are in my state, in my states, are in my situation, if you can, to get into this place if possible. They really help people out here.
Batho ba rena ba jwa mo re le sure gore ge ile re motho na shuma o boela moshumo.
Most of them, they're very passionate about their work here. They are very passionate. I mean, you see it within the person. They're very, very passionate about it. You can see they're not only after the money, they're here also to help us as well.
Uyabona lapho sijabula kakhulu kabi ukuthi umsebenzi wethu siyawubona ukuthi uyaphumelela uyadlondlobala, yingakho singapheli imoya ngoba abaningi bona esihamba kubona bayasihambela ngenyawo zabo, bayasithakazela noma sihambe endleleni, but ukuba bekungesinini amanesi ngaba sikho la.
It's fulfilling. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I feel like I'm making a difference in the lives of some of these children, and that's what's worth it. It's making the difference.
The treatment here is perfect, I won't lie. We get treated very well here. We get treated like normal people, as we are normal people. We are. Whereas sometimes at hospitals you get just pushed aside. But it's home. This is home. Really, it's home.
gore na di-caregivers ke di rata ho feta dinese haholo hobaneng ba kgona ho understand the situation ya motho, ba kgona ho hlokomela, ba kgona ho hlapisa, ha ba fele pelo.
Magdalene o tshwaragantse matsogo le ba bangwe ba balwetse go direla setheo seno le tseno. Fa ba fetsa fa dibenya tseno di a rekisiwa. Taylor o ikuela thata mo bathong gore ba ithaope mme ba thuse mo ba ka thusang teng.
Well, I think they should find some place to volunteer where they're passionate about. And if it's children, then they should come to a children's home, but it may be something else that they're passionate about. And they must be committed. And they must say, I'm going to come, and I'm going to come every Saturday for a year at least. And not just to come and spend a little bit of time and then leave the kids once again. But it's commitment and it's passion for what you want to do.
Nakare motho mang kapa mang o monang a shoma mo ke motho e lorong ba shoma because of lerato la go shoma, not because of chelete, because ba kgone go kwishisha gore ka kgwedi tše dingwe chelete eo ha eo, mara because ba kgone bona batho ba tla ba tsoga bana ba pala jalo ka bana ba bangwe le ba bangwe, so batho ba feel fulfilled.
Tulane a re go fenya kgaisano ya CNN Heroes go ka thusa go tlhabolola setheo sa bona.
If it happens that we win the CNN award, re batla gore re age dintho tse tlo ba sustainable for program ya rona. Number one, re batla build a better library because right now re use a Wendy House le computer lab e kgolonyana because for now na le container which takes about 10 people. And then we've got more than 10 people who ababatla sebetsa ko computing. But apart from that, we batla advice from board of directors ya rona in connection with the parents. How can we use this money or sustainable? Maybe if there are investment opportunities where it's about the interest, so that at least it reduces our fundraising job.
Gakologelwa go ithaopa go voutela thulane mo website ya CNN o ka thusa bangwe go nna le bophelo bo bo botoka.
E wele temana ya lekgono a re kopaneng gape beke tlang ka 6 o'clock mathapa makalabone gona mo SABC 2. E fela pele re kgaogana gopola ge ba gona le ditaba tšeo le ratang gore di tlhagiše re ngwaleleng go Leihlo la Sechaba @sabc.co.za goba ka romela fax go 086 613 1227. Re etela gape go Facebook. Please like our page on Facebook. Go kwa ka lenano la rena le latelang theletša Lesedi FM, Motsweding FM le Thobela FM ka labone mesong go tloa ka iri ya senyane. Ga be khutšo le šebešebe go Maafrika Borwa ka moka.